and he rushed out the other side. It did so to Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel. They didn't want to go inside the mine ever. Rusty came out, bossing Duncan about. "I say, Duncan, why aren't you shunting any cars?" "Hey, why don't you say anything to Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel?" They're not doing any work either." But Rusty's main aim was to see that Duncan was being useful. "I want to make sure you're on task," said Rusty. And this made Duncan cross. "I'll show Rusty what it means to be an on-task engine," he said Duncan as he puffed away. Sir Handel and Peter Sam knew this would not go well. Duncan was resting outside the mine with his freight cars. Then the 3 steam engines heard a horn. It was from the track on the other end of the mine. "That sounds like a Rusty, Duncan," said Peter Sam. "You had better go now," wheezed Sir Handel. Duncan puffed away. "Time to be useful," he said. Duncan puffed away just as Rusty arrived. "Duncan is playing tricks," said Rusty, and he raced into the tunnel. Duncan steamed out of the tunnel. He was trying to be useful to please Rusty. But then, just as Duncan's last trucks came out of the tunnel, so did Rusty. Rusty could see Duncan parading past with the rest of the freight cars. "I must stop Duncan playing tricks," said Rusty. "No, stop," cried Peter Sam. "It's a mistake, Rusty, it's a mistake," cried Sir Handel. But no matter how much they warned Rusty, he wouldn't listen. Rusty followed Duncan out of the mine. He came up quietly behind the trucks, and he gave them a mighty biff. The freight cars found it funny, but neither Duncan nor Rusty found this a funny situation. Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel were very surprised and rushed over. "What are you doing?" asked Duncan. "Sorry," said Rusty. Peter Sam tooted his whistle as loudly as he could to let Rusty and Duncan know they were there. The whistle echoed around the gorge so loudly that the mine fell in. And in front of them. This time Sir Topham Hatt was even more cross. "You know what," he said, "with all the mishaps and the mistakes that have happened over the past few days, we should just leave this mining project alone." "I think that might be best, sir." "Yep, that's right." "Very true. Right." And that day, Rusty and Duncan both learned they could both be wrong and right at the same time.